get ready.
Hey Disney lovers, and welcome back to another What's Coming to Disney Plus UK video. If you're new to the channel, then hello and welcome. We make Disney Plus videos every week, as well as other updates and trailers throughout the month. So make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell to never miss a video. Everything in this video does come from Disney sources and a correct time of recording, but Disney do make it known that these are subject to change, which means they may add items or even take some away. As always, I will leave the timestamps in the description so you can just jump to the day that you want. With all that out of the way, let's see what's out this month. So let's start with Friday the 1st of July. First up, we've got Marvel Studios Assembled, the making of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Go behind the scenes on how they created the movie. And on National Geographic, we have Tracking the Brown Bear. But that's it for all non-star items. Strange? No, not that strange. Anyways, moving into the star section, we have The Princess. When a beautiful, strong-willed princess refuses to wed the cruel sociopath to whom she is betrothed, she is kidnapped and locked in a remote tower of her father's castle. With her scorned, vindictive suitor intent on taking her father's throne, the princess must protect her family and save the kingdom. Waltz with Bashir is up next. Ari Fulman is encountered with brief visions about the 1982 Lebanon War, in which he served as an infantry soldier. Fulman wonders why he is not able to recollect his experiences. Next up is Monte Carlo. Grace, who is vacationing in Paris with her best friends and stepsister, is mistaken for a British heiress. The three women are whisked away to Monte Carlo, where they discover royalty and romance. Parody comedy next with Epic Movie. You either love or hate these movies, but this one takes the mick of Pirates of the Caribbean, Willy Wonka, Borat, Harry Potter, and so much more. Worth a watch if you like this type of movie or looking for something on in the background. Then we have Stay. Sam, a psychiatrist, embarks on a nightmarish journey when Henry, a student, informs him of his plans to commit suicide. However, he must maintain his grip on reality while trying to save his patient. Horror thriller Mirrors is also coming to Star on the 1st of July. Ben guards a partly destroyed property during the night and begins to see strange images in its impeccable mirrors. After his sister is killed, he is convinced that evil forces are out to get him. High Crimes is next. A happily married, successful lawyer is shocked to learn that her husband has a hidden past as a classified military operative and is accused of committing a heinous war crime. As she prepares to defend her husband in a top secret military court where none of the rules she knows so well will apply, she gets help from a wild card, a former military attorney who doesn't play by anyone's rules. Sentinel is about a disgraced Secret Service agent who strives to prove his innocence in a murder case, putting him in conflict with his protege. He simultaneously tries to stop another assassination from taking place. Rom-com with Whoopi Goldberg next with Made in America. Zora, a high school student, is a proud African American and lives with her widowed mother. However, her life turns upside down when she learns that her biological father is white. Then we have Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Sorry. When a simple mechanic turns into a genius overnight after a strange incident, he decides to put his brains to good use, but everyone around him suddenly starts growing weary of him. Finally, for the first, we have Wild Hogs. Four middle-aged friends decide to rev up their routine lives with a freewheeling road trip, but after a run-in with Mexican motorcycle mob, they are less than eager. Happy Independence Day to our American viewers, Monday the 4th of July. We have America the Beautiful on National Geographic. This documentary series is narrated by Michael B. Jordan and is the jaw-dropping story of the American homeland and its amazing animals. North America is the most diverse and extreme continent on Earth, the only place where you can find every landscape from Arctic ice cape to baking desert and everything in between. Moving on to Wednesday the 6th of July, we have My Friends Tigger and Pooh Season 1 for the little ones. Then on National Geographic, we have Season 1 of Dr. T, Lone Star Vet, Airport Security Rome Season 8, and Season 14 to 16 of The Incredible Dr. Pole. On the star section, first up is Season 4 of 911 with 14 episodes for you to binge. Then Season 2 of 911 Lone Star is also coming to the Star section. Seasons 1 to 5 of Ghost Whisperer also arrives. The series follows the life of Melinda Gordon, who has the ability to see and communicate with ghosts. So pretty much what it says on the tin. Season 1 of Paquilometros, bringing you more cooking tips and meals. Then we have spine-chilling Captive Audience, A Real American Horror Story, a 3-part true crime documentary that examines the impact of the intense media coverage of a kidnapped young boy's return home. Then finally we have Promised Land. Promised Land is an epic, generation-spanning drama about two Latinx families vying for wealth and power in California's Sonoma Valley. Non-star sections aren't getting much so far, and it is no different for Friday the 8th of July. We've only got the Wonderful Summer of Mickey Mouse and some Nat Geo items. Wonderful Summer of Mickey Mouse shows Mickey and friends recalling some wild events that lead up to the annual summer fireworks spectacular. But on Nat Geo we have Hindenburg, the New Evidence, and some spiciness of 50 Shades of Sharks. Sorry, not 50 Shades of Grey. That would just be weird on the Nat Geo section. But then over on Star, we have Sweet Home Alabama. You gotta say it like that, haven't you? Melanie is engaged to the most eligible bachelor in the city. However, secrets from her past continue to haunt her, including Jake, the man she married in high school who refuses to divorce her. Just my luck. Ashley meets Jake at a party and soon learns that her good luck has been switched with his bad fortune. Leading an ideal life now, Jake falls in love with her and tries to win her heart. Another parody movie with Meet the Spartans. Leonidas, a young Spartan warrior, takes a handful of warriors along with him on a mission to bring down an evil Persian ruler, Xerxes. Taking the mick of the 300 movie with others in there such as Transformers, another Marmite movie. Then we have Copycat. Helen, a agoraphobic psychologist, leads a reclusive life after getting attacked by a psychopath. However, she later teams up with two detectives to hunt down a dangerous serial killer. Tigerland is next. In 1971, a nation stands divided over the escalating war in Vietnam. Thousands of young Americans lie dead on foreign soil, and at Fort Polk, Louisiana, thousands more prepare to join them. Each man deals with this prospect in his own way. One man's defiance, however, galvanizes every member of the platoon. Rom-com Aloha also comes to the Star section. A military contractor, Brian, returns to Hawaii after a long time. Here he reconnects with an ex-girlfriend and also unexpectedly falls in love with Allison, a military liaison assigned to him. Then we've got Runaway Jury. Celeste, a widow, sues Vicksburg Firearms, the company responsible for making the weapon that killed her husband. However, the jury is up for sale and it will pass the verdict to the first bidder. And finally, The Negotiator is next. Wait a minute, I'm sure this was supposed to be on last month? Anyways, moving to Wednesday the 13th of July. First up is Season 1, Episodes 1 to 5 of The Villains of Valley View. At the center of the story is teenage Havoc, who stands up against the leader of all villains, forcing her entire family to change their identities and relocate to a Texas suburb where she now goes by the name Amy. Then we have more episodes of Chibi Tiny Tales with Season 1, Episodes 22 to 27. On Nat Geo we have Season 10 of Wicked Tuna and Season 1 of Remote Survival. So again, not much in the way of non-Star items. But over on Star, first we have the Bob's Burger movie. The story begins when a ruptured water main creates an enormous sinkhole right in front of Bob's Burger, blocking the entrance indefinitely and ruining the Belchers' plan for a successful summer. While Bob and Linda struggle to keep their business afloat, the kids try to solve a mystery that could save their family's restaurant. As the dangers mount, these underdogs help each other to find hope and fight to get back behind the counter where they belong. More from Philippa with Season 2 of Cardenos da Philippa. And finally we have Season 1, Episode 1 of Kiss 6 Sense. One day she accidentally kisses her boss on the neck and saw that in the future they were lying in the same bed. Yisol can see the future when kissing someone. Interesting. So, will Friday the 15th of July bring much more? Not really. We got Zombies 3 coming to DisneyPlus. Zed is anticipating an athletic scholarship that will make him the first zombie to attend college, while Addison is gearing up for Seabrook's first international cheer-off. Then suddenly, extraterrestrial beings arrive in Seabrook, provoking something other than friendly competition. And then just Nat Geo items, which are Shark Beach with Chris Hemsworth, Shark Attack Investigation, The Paige Winter Story, Shark Gangs, and The Sharks of Hawaii. There is so much shark content on DisneyPlus now. I can't wait to do a shark special on our Thursday videos, so make sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell for that. Over with the star section, we have a bunch of movies. First is Flea, a powerful and innovative animated documentary exploring the refugee experience from the inside, giving a voice to one man's moving story. Told mostly through animation, Flea weaves together a stunning tapestry of images and memories to tell the deeply affecting story of a man grappling with his traumatic past in order to find his true self and the real meaning of home. Then there's Jellyfish. When Sarah's drama teacher channels her ferocious and volatile energies into a stand-up comedy routine for the graduation showcase, Sarah discovers that she may have a hidden talent. We have the 2011 version of Wuthering Heights. Earnshaw, a kindly Yorkshire farmer, adopts Heathcliff, a young orphan. Once there, he grows passionately fond of Catherine, Earnshaw's daughter, and draws the ire of Indley, Earnshaw's son. Never really watched Asterix as a child, but we have the newer version movie which came out in 2014, Asterix, The Mansion of the Gods. Gritty true story drama, 127 hours, also comes on the 15th of July. A mountain climber is on a hiking adventure in Utah when he gets trapped in a canyon. Soon he takes desperate measures to survive and struggles for 127 hours before he is rescued. Just to warn you, this movie isn't for the faint of heart. Running out of Aardman Studios to DisneyPlus is the 2000 stop-motion animation movie Chicken Run. Rocky, a rooster, and Ginger, a chicken, decide to escape from a chicken farm when they learn that their owner is plotting to have them killed. Interested that this is a DreamWorks production too, so Sony, Warner Brothers, and DreamWorks items coming to DisneyPlus. But anyways, moving on with Philomena, BBC journalist Martin Sixsmith reaches out to Philomena Lee to help her in her mission to find her son, who was given up for adoption when she was a teenager. Next is Dear Frankie, a single mum who has been writing to her son Frankie fictitious adventurous letters under the guise of the father has to hire a stranger to play Frankie's father for one day. Then we have Florence Foster Jenkins. Florence Foster Jenkins is a socialite in 1940s New York City. She tries to achieve her dream of becoming an opera singer despite having a terrible singing voice. The Iron Lady is the next movie for the 15th of July. An aged Margaret Thatcher gets nostalgic and she empties her late husband Dennis's wardrobe. She struggles to come to terms with her husband's passing whilst also recollecting her political journey. I'll give this one a miss. But more political drama now with Suffragette. In 1912, Maud, a 24-year-old laundress, finds her life turned upside down when she decides to testify in order to secure the right to vote for women all over Britain. Now this is one I will watch. And more British history dramas with The Queen. Queen Elizabeth II tries to deal with a series of events following the death of Princess Diana. Then finally, Dead Poet Society. John Keating, a progressive English teacher, tries to encourage his students to break free from the norm, go against the status quo, and live life unapologetically. Wednesday the 20th of July, and we have a few more non-star items this time. First is The Unstoppable Yellow Yeti with Season 1, Episodes 1 to 10. Then we have Season 2 of Disney Junior Nursery Rhymes, which my nephew will keep asking for more after each episode. Big Hero 6, The Series Shorts, Big Chibi 6, what a title, Season 1 to 2 of The Book of Pooh, and Season 1, Episode 1 to 6 of Eureka. Then on National Geographic we have Australia's Deadly Monsters, Season 1, Philly Uncovered, Season 1, Dr. K's Exotic Animal ER, Season 6 to 8, When Sharks Attack, Season 7, Unlikely Animal Friends, Season 1 and 2, which I'm sure we should have had already. On the star section, we've got the second batch of Season 1 of The Wonder Years with Episode 14 to 22. A man recalls his experiences growing up in Montgomery, Alabama during the late 1960s. Season 1 of Wild Crime. The series follows Special Agent Beth Schott of the Investigative Services Branch, the elite detective force of the National Park Service, as she and her team doggedly pursue the suspect through 3 years of twists and turns until he is arrested and convicted. City of Angels, City of Death is up next. This is a story that has never been told before. How a small band of law enforcement heroes juggled multiple serial killer investigations at the same time, and before the advent of DNA technology, had only the tried and true shoe leather methods to track down and catch the most diabolical criminals in California. Then we have Most Dangerous Animal of All, a 4-part documentary series that explores one man's search for the father who abandoned him, only to uncover the worst. He believes his father is the Zodiac Killer. Going to try my best with this one. Sempre Fui Yo. Lupe is a Mexican girl whose life takes an unexpected turn when she learns of the death of her father. Lupe decides to leave her native Mexico behind and travel to attend the funeral. Then finally we have Todo Igual. I hope I pronounced that right. Probably didn't though, sorry. Friday the 22nd of July, and again, not much in new non-star items, but loads on Star. First we have the Moana sing-along, but also we have the Little Mermaid sing-along, which was definitely supposed to have come last month. Then on Nat Geo we have The Croc That Ate Jaws, World's Biggest Bull Shark, Rogue Shark, Bob Ballard, and Explorer's Life. Over on the Star section, we have first a 2020 program of Sinfluencer of Soho. Anakin Sorokin, known as the Soho Grifter, has fascinated the world and conned the highest social circles into believing she was a German heiress worth millions, featuring an interview with Sorokin following her release from prison. Truth and Lies, The Last Gangster, a 2-hour event special on the infamous Gambino mob family, featuring the new interview with one of the most notorious hitmen in mafia history, Sammy the Bull Gravano. Then we have I Am Greta. Greta Thunberg, 15, starts school striking for the climate. She skips school and sits outside the parliament to show the politicians that if they don't care about her future, why should she? A film about acting to stop climate change before it's too late. And then it is Martin Margiela in his own words, an absorbing documentary on influential fashion designer Martin Margiela that generously explores an appeal while preserving his mystery. Westwood is next, not Westworld unfortunately. Since igniting the punk movement with ex-partner and Sex Pistols manager Malcolm McLaren, Dame Vivienne Westwood has been redefining British fashion for over 40 years and is responsible for creating many of the most distinctive looks of the recent time. Road is a sports documentary where Liam Neeson narrates the story of the Dunlop family from Northern Ireland. For 2 generations, they have dominated the most dangerous of all motorsports, motorcycle road racing. Then a bunch of movies. Trance is the first of the movies. While trying to recover a lost painting, a fine art auctioneer ends up seeking help from a hypnotherapist. The stakes rise higher as his mind swings between reality, desire, and fantasy. Then we have The Horse Whisperer. Annie's daughter Grace and their horse meet with a severe accident that affects them deeply. Thereafter, Annie takes the help of Tom, a horse whisperer, who helps them recuperate. Rom-com Masters of Love is next. Amy and Samantha are getting married. Josh and Jennifer are breaking up, and Niall isn't sure what he's doing. As the wedding draws closer, Amy gets confused, Niall tries to sleep his way out of loneliness, and Josh finds solace in an unexpected and destructive place. Next is The Beat Beneath My Feet. A teenager discovers his unruly neighbor is a rock star who supposedly died 8 years ago, owning a fortune in unpaid tax. The boy agrees not to reveal his secret on condition that he teaches him the dark arts of rock guitar. Biopic Nowhere Boy also comes on the 22nd of July to Star. A biopic about the legendary rock star John Lennon's adolescence, his unsettling relationships with his mother, the creation of his first band, the Quarrymen, and its evolution into the Beatles. 2 Days in Paradise is about Marianne, a French photographer, and Jack, an American designer, plan a trip to Europe to revive their relationship. However, Jack gets uncomfortable with the language barrier and Marianne's ex-boyfriends. Then we have Match Point. Chris, a former tennis player, looks for work as an instructor. He meets Tom Hewitt, a wealthy young man whose sister Chloe falls in love with Chris. But Chris has his eye on Tom's fiancée, Nola. We all need these good vibrations. I resisted the urge to sing then. Belfast punk impresario Terry Hooley becomes the unlikely leader of a motley band of kids and punks who join him in his mission to bring his city back to life. And finally, we have Personal Shopper. A young woman refuses to leave Paris until she comes in contact with her younger brother, who passes away in the city. Things get even more complicated when a stranger gets in touch with her. On Tuesday the 26th of July, on the Star section, we have Santa Evita, a 7-episode fictional series which follows the intriguing tale of Eva Person's embalmed body, which remained unburied for 3 years, awaiting the construction of a monument that was never completed. All 7 episodes will be available on the 26th of July. Penultimate day of content for July with Wednesday the 27th of July. First up, we have an interesting one, Light and Magic. We are granted unparalleled access on an adventure behind the curtains of Industrial Light and Magic, the special visual effects, animation and virtual production division of Lucasfilm. Learn what inspired some of the most legendary filmmakers in Hollywood history and follow their stories from the earliest personal films to bringing George Lucas's vision to life. Season 3, Episode 1 of High School the Musical, the series, also comes out on the 27th. Always such a long-winded title of a program. For the little ones, we have Season 4 of Marvel Superhero Adventures. On the Nat Geo section, we've got Outsiders with Darren McMullen, Season 1, and Shark Attack Files, Season 1. Then on Star, we have Under the Banner of Heaven, which follows the events that led to the 1984 murder of Brenda Wright Lafferty and her baby daughter in a suburb in the Salt Lake Valley. As Detective Jeb Pyer investigates events that transpired within the Lafferty family, he uncovers buried truths about the origins of the LDS religion and the violent consequences of unyielding faith. What Pyer, a devout Mormon, unearths leads him to question his own faith. Season 1 to 4 of The Last Man on Earth chronicles the life and adventures of an average guy and humanity's last hope, who discovers what life is when no one is telling you what you can or cannot do. Sounds like Why the Last Man. Then we have Season 1 of O Da Joanna. We have Fillmore, but I don't have any details on this unfortunately at the moment. And then the Savage Line Season 1, where Outdoorsman protects workers on the edge of society. I think. I could have the wrong show. We shall see on the 27th of July. Then the last day of the month for new content, Friday the 29th of July. And there are no non-Star or Nat Geo items. What is going on this month? But the Nat Geo items are Orca vs Great White, Killer Shark vs Killer Whale, and World's Most Dangerous Shark. So more and more shark items. And last Star items for the month. First is Not Okay. A misguided young woman who is desperate for friends and fame fakes a trip to Paris to update her social media presence. A terrifying incident takes place in the real world, which becomes a part of the imaginary trip and offers all she wants. Then we have Gosford Park. Sir William McCordle and his family plan a shooting party over the weekend. Their family secrets, lies and deceptions come tumbling out when Sir William gets murdered. Sport drama Handsome Devil is next. Two opposites, a lonely and the top athlete, become friends at a rugby-obsessed boarding school, and the authorities test their friendship. Not Another Happy Ending is next. When a troubled editor discovers that his only successful author is blocked, he knows that he needs to do something about it. Then we've got The Disappearance of Alice Creed. Ex-convicts Vic and Danny abduct Alice, a rich man's daughter, for a huge ransom. But Vic is unaware that Danny is in a relationship with Alice, and he plans to keep all the money for Alice and himself. The Duchess is next. At the age of 17, Georgiana Spencer is married to the Duke of Devonshire. She soon realizes that her husband doesn't love her and he only wants a son, so that the family continues with a male heir. 2014's Wild is also out on the 29th of July. Cheryl Strayed, a recently divorced woman, decides to start a new life by hiking along the 1,100-mile-long Pacific Crest Trail. She begins to discover herself as she goes along her trek. Then we have music doc Cunningham. The artistic evolution of Mercy Cunningham, from his early years as a struggling dancer in post-war New York to his emergence as one of the world's most visionary choreographers. And then finally we have La Vie en Rose, aka Le Mom, biopic of the iconic French singer Edith Piaf. Raised by her grandmother in a brothel, she was discovered while singing on a street corner at the age of 19. Despite her success, Piaf's life was filled with tragedy. Now for me, there is loads of content out this month, but not a lot that I want to see. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments. But that's it for what's coming to Disney Plus UK this month. Let me know what you're excited about seeing this month in the comments below. Don't forget to check out these videos and also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for more Disney, Star Wars and Marvel videos. But until next time.